Welcome back to Newsroom. I'm Chella Smith with your Middle East U.S. entertainment news here on YouTube. I air on Fridays. I bring you the latest on reforms and economics of Iraq based on reports put out by the Middle East news media outlets. I do this weekly review and it's based off my interests. Thank you everyone for joining me. Last week, we had a marathon. It's great to be back. Let's take a look at this week's headlines. The Kurdistan government has suspended official working hours for Saturday, tomorrow, and Sunday due to the sixth session of the Kurds' parliamentary elections. The region will observe an official holiday on October 19th and 20th. Economist Shalay Nari emphasizes the Development Road project's potential for significant investments in Iraq, citing in potential for industrial cities and service projects and the potential for joint investments between the private and the public sector. Iraq's financial advisor, Mauser Mohammed Shalay, has identified 4 directions to activate the private sector through development funds. This includes financing infrastructure projects, financing small and medium enterprises, investing in technology and innovation development logistics, and stimulating the industrial sector. These initiatives aim to stimulate economic growth, attract investments, improve infrastructure, and make Iraq a key economic center. The first round of indirect talks between Washington and Tehran will be held in Baghdad this evening, mediated by high-level Iraqi elites. The U.S. is waiting for the green light from the Iranian side, as a comprehensive war with Iran would make America's interests vulnerable. Baghdad plays a critical role in creating limited understanding. Reported by Baghdad Today's News. Moving right along, the Kurdistan Regional Government's Ministry of Natural Resources is awaiting an agreement with Baghdad to resume oil exports. The region's oil production has decreased by half, resulting in billions of dollars in losses for Iraq. The decision to reduce oil productions came at the request of Baghdad as a part of Iraq's commitment to OPEC+. Kuwaiti Prime Minister Ahmad Abdul Ahmad al-Sabah has called on Iraq to address outstanding files between the two countries, including the delegations of maritime borders and the completion of files related to prisoners, missing persons, and Kuwaiti property. He stresses the importance of dialogue and mutual respect, according to Al-Farat. Iraq is making a significant comeback, offering private sector opportunities for investment and development. The Sudani government is investing in infrastructure projects, including maritime development, the Development Road, agriculture, and energy. Key stakeholders will discuss these initiatives at the conference on December 13th. The conference will also feature an Education Day and Tech Forum. Iraq's geostrategic positioning and regional contact will be discussed with $400 billion committed this year. The IBC conference is expanding its opportunities for growth and development. Iraqi Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani has directed earlier in the week the halt of a tax increase related to real estate ownership transfers, stating it contradicts the Supreme Committee for Tax Reform Vision and Cabinet Resolution number 24074 of 2024. The Ministry of Finance is investigating the decision, aiming to ensure public benefit without burdening citizens. According to Economy News, the U.S. dollar exchange rate fluctuation has returned due to the speculators exploiting the ongoing conflict in Palestine and Lebanon, resulting into a confusing security situation. The current level is above 1,500 dinars on the black market, attributing to several factors, including the lack of control over trade financing, clear trade policy, entanglement of policy, and uncontrolled imports. There's also 1,200 exchange offices and 12,000 outlets for dispersing pensioner salaries and social care at the black market. Most traders obtain the U.S. dollar at the official price from the central bank, but sell their goods at the black market price. The central bank and government in 2023 have been focusing on financial and banking reforms to control the exchange rate stability. Strategies include organizing foreign trade financing, building new international understanding with global banks, opening up accounts with correspondent banks, and reducing demand for the US dollar. The strategy aims to put pressure on speculators dealing in cash dollars in the black market and limit their activity that harms the national economy. Rapidan Bank has implemented a comprehensive banking systems in 44 of their branches across Baghdad, aiming to transition from paper to electronic transactions and provide better services to their citizens. The Parliamentary Finance Committee predicts that non-oil revenues in 2025 budget will reach 30 trillion dinars, including the electricity, taxes, and municipal department revenues. The committee emphasizes the need to activate government departments to increase non-oil revenues. And the Iraqi Ministry of Industry has announced 255 opportunities for private sector partnerships worth $3.5 billion. The Industrial Partnership Forum held in May and December attracted nearly 120 opportunities in various industries. The opportunities included mineral wealth, mechanical, electrical, pharmaceutical, and construction sector. The government is now focusing on supervision and supporting the private sector through the establishment of projects or partnerships with the public sector companies. The announcement aims to attract external capital, employ the workforce, and generate industrial integration towards self-sufficiency. Iraq has increased its quota at the International Monetary Fund, the IMF, by 50%, equivalent to 1.45 trillion Iraqi dinars, 1.1 billion, according to the meeting of the Iraqi cabinet. This increase will enhance Iraqis' voting power with the IMF and will be included in the 2025 budget. Special drawing rights, the SDRs, are created by the IMF to supplement member countries' official reserves and serve as a potential source of liquidity for member nations. The SDRs represent a weighted basket of majority international currencies and can be held as a part of the country's foreign exchange reserves, making it more financially resilient. And you've been watching Newsroom Weekly Review. I'm Chella Smith with your Middle East U.S. entertainment news on reforms and economics of Iraq, bringing you the latest Dinar news without having to keep up with all the different outlets. I'm here on YouTube every Friday, so don't forget to subscribe and turn those notification bells on. If you like my content, give me a thumbs up. If you really like my content, you can always seed a super chat or a super thanks in the comment section below. I hope you guys enjoyed last week's marathon. Again, thank you for being a subscriber, and thank you for visiting Newsroom Chella Smith for your trusted Dinar news. I'll see you guys next week. Have a great weekend, everyone. Take care. Make sure you join us Fridays, 4 p.m. with Newsroom Updates with Chella Smith Entertainment.